Ranger Bros. I quit.
Cancel, mate.
Why?
No.
You can't be bothered.
Fucking may as well everyone else has.
I was talking to Jordan on the Tiki Talk.
Wait,
I'm
that's
live on the Marvel Rivals.
Wait, that's not my password.
What is your password? Ask it for friend.
That's not my password either? That's not my password either?
Oh shit, wrong shit.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'll say, I know my password to my PlayStation, thank you very much. Just, I got the wrong variation.
Don't believe you.
But, what if you're really kinky?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's a good idea, because I scratched my leg.
Shay, not at all.
Died.
Hey.
The kinkiest character I've met so far is the one from Vox Mafia.
Marvel Rivals. With the gang.
That is a kinky character.
Me when it's just a character with someone in a game suit.
He's a little gnome dude. I can't think of his name right now. From Vox Machina.
Usually.
Scanlan. Yes, that's right. Jordan. Scanlan.
Do I want to do that though? Do I want to make a play?
Needless to say,
Yes.
I started watching Vox Machina and I am now on season 3.
Literally, I'm setting up right now. I'll be live in a couple minutes.
Put on the stamina.
I love his tattoos.
I mean, if you want to leave a comment on my latest video, I will happily reply to that, but I'm not going to sit here live and go through each one.
I have no clue what the heck you're talking about. Ava?
Ow. Oh, that was a crick in the neck.
Oh, such a crick in
And
the
Robin
neck!
Williams.
You're Robin Williams?
Oh, after 10,000 years!
I'm Will Smith.
Oh, okay, right, I understand now. Okay, I was really baffled. I think you said Robin.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ava.
Oh, fucking gold chip doing
Is that
thresh.
slow enough for you?
Oh!
After 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
You know you had that coming.
Phenomenal cosmic power! Itty bitty live in space.
That was actually really well done, bro.
Dude, Aladdin's my favorite fucking Disney movie, dude.
Oh, mine's Spirited Away.
That's not a Disney movie.
So that's it. We used to tell a man what isn't a Disney movie. Are you Disney?
Yes.
No, don't matter.
Never fall!
Misogynist.
Why do I talk to you, Charlie?
I'm gonna tell Jed on you, mate.
Bring it. Bring it.
He's gonna do you in, mate.
Alright, then it's cool.
Bring it. I've already been threatened by a patient to be have the cops called on me and be thrown in jail.
Nice.
Granted, the patient's out
Okay,
of his
we alive.
patient was out of his
We
ward,
alive.
coming out of ODs.
I'm gonna turn the voice down just ever so slightly.
Yeah, OD. Yeah, I'm saying that right.
Alright, E, no problem, bro.
Lisa just great.
That's fine, mate. I don't mind.
Get off
The
my
American patient's
desk,
just
you
great.
stinking bug.
Well, I can't invite anybody because they're all in practice range.
I'm leaving.
No, no.
Hi, Jordan.
I mean,
I'm out of practice range.
How are you, dear?
Practicing with my gambit.
Invite. Invite.
There. I have joined your game. You happy now? Who are we waiting on?
Well, I thought Rita would jump on.
I'm coming.
Am I gonna stay live on TikTok as well? Yeah, I'll stay live on TikTok as well. I normally do when I live stream on YouTube. Just create more conversation.
Let me change my banner.
Oh yeah, Eve, thank you, bro. You don't have to, mate, honestly, but I appreciate that, mate. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't.
need to change my banner. There you go.
Right.
Time
Now
to
the
get the
banner
battle
is
pass. Purchasing. Flynn, if I can, but I have people with me, so don't actually snag Gambit.
Hey!
Hey, look at that. Look at that. What?
I have the right to snag.
So,
I have
Okay,
the right
a name
to
or
snag
skin
Gambit.
Okay, a name or skin that actually makes him look completely different for once. Jeez.
Groot skin is just his
Yeah.
his Ravager uniform.
What the fuck? That's such a long name. Matikane Fuku Kid.
What's up?
See that one, did you?
Yeah. Rice shower.
Yeah, right shower. Just a fucking goth trick.
Uh,
Oh, that's yeah, goth
Me-
later.
hours on each here, not right this second. And Kaddish. Thank you, Isaac, for the guest, bro. I appreciate that.
Now we're Jack Black, huh? With the
I'm getting a bunch of
skadoosh.
currency as well.
It's all free currency, not paid currency. There's two differences.
Oh fuck.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't dare.
Ohio. Oh me.
Pick your hero.
Have you seen the preview to the new Mario movie? Ty?
No.
Fucking A!
Eh.
Somebody got Gambit.
Wasn't really fast, to be honest.
Holy shit.
Let me back my character.
Collector. Yeah, shit.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Outfit. Nice.
Yeah, the
I'm
Jeff
here to
skin's
finish
cute.
the fight that my father began.
Him cosplaying as
I'm here to
Pumpkin.
finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Took my fucking character. And because I'm on a team, I can't just quit.
Pretty sure I'm still
Asshole.
the coolest spider hero in any reality.
I'm not helping you.
30 seconds.
Well, no, it's his job to help you, technically.
Well, I don't want his help. Get away from me. Don't like you. Go away. Jackass.
Yeah, but it's a 28%. Holy shit, that's exceeded by accident if I can click training on a fucking 28% failure.
I
Oh,
cannot find my way to the gambling.
When it does, I'll be ready.
to the gambling?
Battle starts in 5.
Gambling!
What, to actually spending the currency?
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Fuck, what was it?
What do you mean?
It's, there's a selection on the bottom of the screen, I think.
Well, there's
think it's the one in the
story, home racing. Oh, Scout.
Scout, yeah, that's the one.
Whoa! I did not need to see that.
But you did, though.
So I'm not sure if I want to spend all my free currency now.
Totally go to.
You're like I'm gonna roll off 30k of it.
Oh, thanks, Jacob. Appreciate it, man.
What the shit we got? Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, I got SSR gold chip. Oh, I'm actually gonna... I love this game. It's
Okay.
my new favourite game.
Hey, Ed, what's up, bro? Yeah, we're good. We're just chilling. Me and Willie are live streaming on my rivals. Playing
Oh,
these-
this game's amazing.
We're all on the Discord. Saying that, it's Friday, so you might not be on until later.
Who are we talking to?
Jed.
Yeah, but yeah.
He popped in to say hi on TikTok, but on Fridays he gets to hang out with the missus. So he may not.
Get away from me,
jump on
Gambit! I don't want your
iPhone.
help. Jacket. I'm mad right now. Gambit is my character. Only people know that.
Wow, that person does not know how to play Winter Soldier at all.
Vox Machina. I do have a favorite phrase so far from Vox Machina, though. I will say that much. And it comes in season 2.
Okay, SR Die with Scarlet. SSR Grass Wonder.
Thanks, bro, for the follow. I appreciate that, man.
Rhino Top Gun.
No worries. I've got your back.
Yeah, she's not cool.
Damn
That
it.
is...
SR
Vox
Nishino.
Machina! Fuck shit up! I love that.
Well, Eve, I will say this. Punisher is one of my main characters.
Hey, Rita,
Oh,
is
Digger,
what's
that is
the heater
smart,
on?
bro.
Freaking hot
That
as
is
hell.
smart, mate. I will say
I'll go
that,
kill
Digger,
it.
that is a smart move.
Team's Gambit. Stay away from my Gambit. Hello? Somebody join. Oh, it was the Jed.
What's Jed?
Yes, Eve, I have. It's very good. Hi, Jed.
Hey mate, you alright?
Yeah, mate, I've been pretty much by myself all day.
Yeah, fair. I remembered you Nia's out, didn't she?
Yeah, but all the schools around me were closed because we got hit by Storm Soldier. So Logan finished school at 1, Nia didn't go to work today, so she went to my mum's early and Logan got picked up early.
Oh, fair enough.
So I've been by myself since like 2.
Good.
Fucking. So I finished recording for Black Ops 6 campaign. I'm done with Thai Tiger now for the rest of the year.
Nice.
So, for Thai Tiger anyway. And then I thought I'd hop in because Charlie was on. He was in here by himself, like a weirdo.
Wait, I do it.
Yeah, but
It's a wait for people to join you. That's all it is.
I was taking the piss. Jay, I have not.
What are you playing, Charles?
I'm not doing anything actually. I'm playing a game on my phone.
Yeah, so he asked you what you're playing.
It's
need to
obvious
know.
what he's playing. Yeah, it's obvious what he's playing, mate.
What do you think?
No, it
Guarantee
really
you'll get
isn't.
it wrong.
He's playing Clash Royale.
I'm
No,
not
that's
even
wrong.
Sime Pretty Derby.
You what?
Even with Sime Pretty Derby.
I don't even know
It's anime horse racing.
that. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Enemy girls horse racing, get it right.
Sorry.
Well, essentially, it's a hentai game.
No.
Jay, it's on my list, bro. It's on my list. It is, you know.
You live in a society where anime seems to be hentai.
Eve, I have not watched every Marvel series now. There's a few I haven't bothered.
My mother told me.
Which ones haven't you seen, Ty?
Secret Invasion. Wouldn't waste my time.
Don't bother.
Miss Marvel wouldn't waste my time.
Yeah, don't bother.
Oh, let's see. What If Season 3 didn't waste my time.
Disagree. Disagree.
I don't mind, yeah, I thought it was alright, yeah, it was alright. It's one of the better ones. Hawkeye?
Hawkeye I've seen. Loki I've seen. Moon Knight I've seen. WandaVision I've seen. Echo I did actually watch, yes, because I like the Kingpin in it.
Yeah, I pretty much watched it for the same reason.
I gotta watch the
You've
Daredevil.
seen
Daredevil I've
Loki,
seen.
haven't you?
Yes, I've seen all of Loki, which I now.
Soldier? And
Yes,
Captain America, whatever it is.
yeah.
And the
We
Falcon.
literally, I've just recently finished rewatching that with the missus because she's watching all of it way through.
That's actually not bad, that one. I quite like that one.
I like that one too.
I disagree with Miss Marvel because I like that one. So does Rita.
You're both wrong.
It's not Miss Marvel.
Yeah, it's not Miss Marvel.
The fact that she's not an Inhuman is alone a fucking insult.
Yeah, sacrilege, man.
Or they could have just done what they did in the comics, made her half a mutant, and started her off as with the X-Men.
Have you seen Marvel Zombies, Ty?
Yes, I have seen Marvel Zombies. Me and James recently watched that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's good. I quite like that.
Yeah.
I like
see
the
where
animation
my
style
fucking
of it,
opinion
like,
counts.
especially a lot of the blade parts when he kills a lot
Yeah.
of like zombies and stuff. The
Yeah,
animation
it's
is really clean.
Yeah, I liked it. I just wish there was more of it because it ended really quick.
Yeah, they're on about
It was meant to be a movie, but they couldn't make it a movie because of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was a spin-off movie from the What If show.
Yeah, it's a sequel to What If, but they couldn't make it a movie because of Spider-Man. They wanted Spider-Man in there, so they
I
had
read
to
the
make it a
rumour
movie.
that there was meant to be a movie spin-off of is it Contest of Champions?
Yeah.
Between the Watcher and his brother.
Yeah. I know.
There was meant to be a movie spin-off of that, but they couldn't get the rights to Spider-Man because Spider-Man is one of the main characters in that storyline.
If I agree with you, bro, to be fair. I agree with that statement, I think.
I don't know what.
Hello,
Some
people.
fuckers. I really
Yeah, I
don't.
thought Moon Knight. It was really good, but the ending was bad. Yeah, it's like Moon
I'll
Knight.
agree with
I liked Moon Knight because I like the way that he. The thing is I like anything that has a different spin on something. So, Moon Knight was really good because the actor himself portrayed multiple personalities very, very well, and that's why I like. You ever seen Glass? Or what's the other film?
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he's very good at that too.
James McAvoy in. He plays
Yep.
the Beast in it, doesn't he? And he's got like
Yeah,
12
he's-
personalities.
He plays the kid, the woman, the
Yeah.
normal dude, the quirky dude. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Glass is
Oh,
actually very
Split.
good. I like that.
And a lot.
Split. There you go. Split.
Split,
Yes,
that's
thank
it,
you,
yeah.
Charlie. Thank you, bro.
And I like the first Joker film as well because they don't play on that he's clinically insane like he is in the comic.
Yeah.
They play on his emotional state, which is I actually quite like. And then they obviously kill the
Ruined
fucking
it.
franchise.
they fucked that up big time,
Yeah.
bro. Eve, mate, I appreciate that, mate. Yes, I am good at Punisher, and a lot of
Don't
people
get me wrong,
come at me
I
about that.
actually didn't mind that it was a musical. That wasn't the worst part of the whole film for me, because the way I
No,
was
that wasn't my issue. That wasn't
the
my
way I
issue
was
at all.
always introduced to the Joker and Harley Quinn was through music, like because of she was introduced in the animated series of Batman. And
Yeah.
when she was first introduced, she was a show. She like sung and she did tricks and all of this sort of stuff. So the music side of it wasn't the worst part of it. It was the storyline.
See, I would be absolutely fine with what they gave us if it wasn't for the last 120 seconds.
Go on, remind me.
I don't know if if everyone's seen the Joker 2 yet, and if they care about the end.
Yeah, that's on them. Just tell me. Go on.
Well, no, because I'm not a dick.
If they ain't seen it, it's been out fucking 4
Raise your
years.
hand if you care.
Willie,
Okay,
Rita,
right.
do you care?
Oh, dinner.
He finds out, no, Harley Quinn breaks up with him, he goes back to being arrested, and then a guy who's been watching him for like half the movie shoots him 3 times and he dies, and he ends up being the actual Joker. He's laughing in the background.
Yeah.
He paints a smile across his lips with the guy's blood, and he ends up being the actual Joker. And I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
Though, do you? You just see
Yeah,
him, like,
no,
smile and laugh.
you do see his face, yes, because he's watching. There's scenes in the asylum where the guy's watching him. Like he looks at the guy like, "Why the fuck's this dude watching me for?" And you see him quite a few times, but the actual scene itself,
Oh yeah,
he's
I'm
on the
getting
floor
confused with the
dying.
actual Joker from the Batman. From
Yeah,
Batman.
the Batman you don't see. Yeah, you just hear him
don't see
talking
you
to
just hear
Riddler.
him laugh. don't you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
right,
and he says something to Riddler, yeah. But he dies on the floor. He's in the hallway. He's dying, and then the guy in the background, it blurs him out slightly, and then you can hear him cackling and stuff. That's the bit I don't like. If they actually made a completely different end and they ended it alright, I'd be like, alright, yeah, okay, the story wasn't great, but it was cool. But the way they ended it completely fucked it up. Completely. That was bullshit.
The only way that storyline could work is if they were doing the 3 Joker storyline, but
which is diabolical in itself.
Which-
that
yeah,
that
which-
storyline pisses me off.
mate, yeah, same. Like, I do like the storyline. I think it is such a cool storyline. Like, especially when Batman checks in the Mobius chair to find out who the Joker is, and
Right, nah,
and the
right,
chair's
that,
like,
that,
oh no,
that's,
there's
that,
3 Jokers.
right, no, this is the big issue, right? The Mobius chair incident you're talking about takes place, and then there's a whole different arc in comic books and everything, and I think between the Mobius chair incident and I think it's like 9 years. Like, actual 9 years of our time, 9 years had passed since, until they did and I was like, why have you dragged this on so long?
This is almost as fun as pulling a heist.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You know my weapons can still lock on to you, even when you're invisible.
I thought we were supposed to be on the same side, Frank.
We are, for now. But in this business, that can change in a heartbeat.
I'll be sure to remember that. And when it does, be ready.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I needed a break.
1.
Take that chatter anymore.
Magic to the grown-ups, Liliana.
Feeling fantastic. No worries. I've got your back.
Nobody can.
And then they're like, oh, okay, well, we can't do a Nightwing film because Nightwing would need to have some form of Batman in it. We can't do a Riddler film because the Riddler the Batman would sort of need to be in it, and they don't need to put these people in it at all. Like, you could have a Nightwing film. You don't have to explain that Robin has left Batman and become Nightwing and moved to Blood. You don't have to explain that. You just have to show, Nightwing in Bloodhaven, and that's it. And just have some sort of backstory that, I don't know, he didn't get on with Batman's methods and moved city, and that's it. And then you could have a whole film, but
this is not on new map. This is quite old now. Well, see, this is the thing. Apparently, what James Gunn is planning is an animated movie of Dick Grayson and Jason Todd working together, and then apparently Dick Grayson will be Nightwing. Because the reason is
Teen Titans.
Yes, it's shit. The reason why James Gunn is doing it is because more people want to see Dick Grayson as Nightwing than they do want to see him as a 9-year-old. Which, to be fair, I would rather see Nightwing than the 9-year-old Robin, to tell the truth.
I get that, but the Nightwing that you see is the person that he is because of the 9-year-old Robin. Like, that's the thing. He's been shaped and moulded for years and years and years to become the person he is. He may not thank Batman for what Batman did for him as a child, but everything that Dick is because of Batman. He would have been put into a system where he would have been adopted to a home, an orphanage, that he would have never got any light of day, and he just would have diminished. But Batman saw something in him.
Circus would have kept him.
But yeah,
I mean,
I agree. I would prefer to see Nightwing as Nightwing, not as Robin. Yeah, I agree.
As long as they don't make it a fucking thing where, like, you know, like they did in Titans, where Dick goes, yeah, fuck Batman and all that shit, because, like, that's a bit over the top.
As much as Dick doesn't like his methods and doesn't like him doing what he does, he still understands that that's the hero that Gotham needs.
Oh, and for the love of God, can we please get the name Nightwing from the original source material? Because he gets it from Superman. I can't remember how he gets his name in fucking Titans. I fucking forgot about that. I couldn't care less.
As far as I know, he just had it. He just came up with it.
Yeah, fucking Superman is the reason why he has the name Nightwing, and I've always loved that.
Because it's a royal middle finger to Bruce. That's why he chooses Nightwing. Because it's a Kryptonian superhero.
Yeah, he's a war hero, and that's why Nightwing. Oh, that's why Dick was like, alright, that sounds cool.
And it was a middle finger to Bruce because
Superman
and Bruce were not getting along. He actually despised Bruce there for quite a while.
Yeah, I like Dick and Bruce's relationship. Like, because as much as Dick doesn't like appreciate him at all, like he appreciates his teachers, and he knows that he wouldn't have got that far in life if it wasn't for Bruce. And even though he doesn't see Bruce and whatnot, he still refers to him as his dad. I think Dick Grayson and I've got 3 Robins that I actually quite like. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake. Those 3 are my favourite 3 Robins. I think they're really, really cool. They all have their own unique thing. Like, Dick Nightwing is like a combination of all of them, as well as he is Batman in his own way. Red Hood is a combination of the anger and the aggression and the brute force, where Tim Drake is more strategic intelligence than brute force.
And I don't care what anyone says, Tim Drake can outsmart any other Robin.
100%. I've not seen.
I'm not saying he'll beat them all in a fight. I'm saying outsmart them all.
Bruce takes him to fucking to Wayne Manor and shows him like a lot of like undercover stuff, and he tests his IQ while he's there, and Tim Drake's IQ is above Batman's.
Tim's one of the smartest dudes around.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's really cool. I think like his weapon shows a lot about him as well. That he uses a staff. It's not just for offense; it's used for defense as well, which is so cool.
And no one ever likes my favourite Robin. I am alone in that category.
Go on, who's yours?
Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne.
I like Damian. Like, I think like
Damian is so fucking class, man. I
think
love the
he's got
fact
something that they haven't. Like they were all, he was trained by Ra's al Ghul to not only like beat his opponent but kill and humiliate. And that strategic mind never left him, and it was only Batman's influence that kind of stopped him from killing. But you can still like, even now, like Damian's a lot older and joined the Teen Titans and has a lot more restraint. You can still see it in the way that he moves and the weapons that he uses.
I just love the fact that we finally had a Robin who Bruce didn't want to recruit. He had no choice. Because that's his son. And if he didn't recruit him, Damian would go around and just kill a bunch of people. Let's be honest.
Literally.
He wouldn't care. Eve, what time of my life tomorrow, bro? I'm going to be blunt with you when I wake up.
The only thing I don't like about Damian Wayne is how quickly he was kind of persuaded by Batman to forget his initial training from Ra's al Ghul. Like, he'd come to the city, he moved in with Batman, yeah, he was a bit reckless and whatever, but initially he didn't do the stuff that Ra's al Ghul had intended, which was destroy fucking Gotham.
Yeah, but to be fair though, his mum did have influence on that.
Yeah, but then she has the same influence as her dad, which is one of the heir of the dragon.
You'll need a
Yeah, but
team to win this.
in secret, Talia told Damien that eventually you'll have to listen to your father, and you'll understand why, and then that kind of helped.
It's because
for the gift, bro. Appreciate it, man.
It's because he's unshaking. That's the one thing that a lot of people do like about Batman. In the face of adversity, or face of in the face of a villain that he can't beat, technically, he's very versatile, and people like that about him. That he will still stand there and take it no matter what, even though he knows he's going to lose the fight. There's a really cool segment of comics. I don't know if you read it, but there's a series of comics where. It's about the Flashpoint. I can't remember. Can't find the actual comic's name because it's not the actual Flashpoint. It's another one. Batman Flashpoint.
Get over here! You should totally join my squad. Wait, quick question. You don't eat squirrel, do you?
So there's one where he gets. Do you know the little? Have you ever seen the Watchmen?
Yeah.
He gets like a badge from the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? Have you read
Yeah.
that one?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. So it's after the Flashpoint, and Barry comes back and gives him the letter and stuff from Thomas Wayne in the other universe and whatnot. But there's a bit in the cave, right, that really shows Batman's resilience. Is Reverse Flash runs in, and Batman knows at the second that he walks into that place that he stands no fucking chance, except from extending the amount of time it takes for Barry to get there. So Batman just plays the game of he's losing this fight, but he's just going to do everything that he can to extend the time by a split second. And he does, and he's on the floor like bleeding out, and fucking that's when the flashlight runs in and obviously saves his ass, which is a good show, like sign in the comics that shows that Batman is super resilient, even in the face of a defeat.
See, this is the thing. Batman's actually like in my top 10.
Why?
Bruce Wayne is a pompous dick who thinks he knows it all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Batman
He's an ass.
Batman isn't. They're two different people.
Bruce Wayne as a whole is one of the biggest knobheads in comics that you'll ever find, and he may as well
when
walk
I say
around.
Bruce Wayne, Jet, I mean Batman.
He's egotistical as all fuck.
The thing is like, you got to remember the way that Batman was shaped is in a city where crime is so rampant that murder and rape and theft are all common practices.
Ow.
So he grows up in like that kind of well, I suppose living in New York and stuff, you could probably understand the same sort of thing. But I agree. I think Batman is a bit of a douche as Bruce Wayne, but I think
but the thing is though, the reason why he's like that, and what he's talking about, is only because as the only big character in DC that has no major superpowers, there's not really much you can do with him. Because it would have to be either write him to be a cunt, or write it so he constantly gets things to outwit someone. So like, for example, I'll give you an example. Let's say Joker sets off a nuke, and he actually does it and a nuke's about to hit America. Batman's able to stop it all by himself. But now the only issue with that is a nuke is no longer affected Batman. That's the only problem with writing it that way. So this is why Batman's written the way he is because it's either write it so Batman constantly gets the upper hand on the most outrageous scenarios, or write him in an emotional way and write him like a cunt, because they've already got one woman, and they've already got your lovable, goofy dude who's actually a god, Superman. So they have to write him different. That's the only reason why he's written like that, sadly.
And to be honest, in the comics, it states that Batman doesn't see Batman as the alternate ego. He sees Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He believes he's really Batman, and
the
reason why
even
the reason
Dick
why
says to
Dick
him, you should start wearing that mask more.
The reason why Dick walks away is because Bruce lets him wear the cape and cowl, and then critiques the shit out of him, and Dick says nobody's ever going to be good enough. So he throws the cap and cowl down and walks away.
The only time he really kind of goes against that is when he's getting therapy by Hugo Strange. Because Hugo kind of like breaks him down, and he's trying to get like, he says, "Am I talking to Batman or am I talking to Bruce?" And Batman's Bruce is there like, "You're talking to Bruce," and he's like, "But I thought Bruce was the mask. Shouldn't I really be talking to Batman?" And he's like, "Well, no, I'm always Bruce, but really I'm the 9-year-old boy. I've always been that 9-year-old kid who watched his parents get shot. I've always been that Bruce. No matter whether I'm Batman or Bruce Wayne that you see now, I'm always that kid." And it's the only real time that he goes against the whole, Bruce Wayne's my facade type thing, is because he admits that he's always that kid. He's always that scared little boy.
Or when he was Batman's RL.
Yeah.
That was a cool comic, man. I like that. I like that Batman had hidden so many protocols in his own mind that as soon as that he was in danger and he couldn't do anything, fucking Zark-RL took over. And then obviously it goes further on than that, doesn't it? To, is it Breakpoint or whatever his name is?
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, going back to the whole movie thing, it's almost impossible to have any form of 100% accuracy. And like, one thing I'll give James Gunn is, he's building on one character. The next movie we're getting is Supergirl, which builds up on obviously the Superman lore, and then the next movie after that is called Man of Tomorrow, which will continue Superman. So I like that.
Yeah, but then that's not building a universe. That's building characters in that universe. Like, I'm sorry,
yeah, because
the universe is bigger than one.
No, because Supergirl's going to be in space. Supergirl won't be on Earth. And Superman and Man of Tomorrow isn't called Superman, it's just called Man of Tomorrow, will apparently include saving Earth from an alien threat, and people think it's Brainiac.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which makes sense.
Brainiac is the big villain of Superman. People say Lex Luthor is, but when it comes to, realistically, Lex Luthor is no fucking danger to Superman. Like, nothing. He could literally speed blitz that motherfucker and Lex Luthor wouldn't even know who pulled his trousers down. But Brainiac, on the other hand, is very, very intelligent and has destroyed many civilizations in his time. So, like, it's not about the immediate, so the immediate threat in the Superman comics is Lex Luthor because he's forever present. But he's not the biggest threat.
Connor, there's only one password, boy. That's it. There's only one. Eve, I prefer Dick Grayson. It's not you. Just saying. Well, see, this is the thing. Lex Luthor is Superman's main villain, but he wouldn't be the strongest, because, like, Spider-Man's main villain technically is Green Goblin, but that's not his strongest. Null is one of his strongest ones. Null overpowers Green Goblin in every single match, no matter what. The main.
Pretty much everyone in the universe. There's very few people in the Marvel universe that can actually stop Null.
Well, I mean, it took Venom, Ghost Rider, and Silver Surfer to beat him the first one. So.
Yeah, but Ghost Rider is a fucking immortal soul, bro. He's one of the most powerful fucking characters in the entire Marvel universe. Literally, like, in one of the newest comics, he controls a dead Celestial. Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, Robbie Reyes, yeah.
Controls the Celestial, which is sick to see in the comic, by the way.
And what's actually really fucked up is, the one thing that Marvel's never done is, anyone can become a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, they can, yeah.
Because all you need is a spirit to be willing to do so. That's literally all you need.
But there have only been 3 so far.
No, there's been a few. There's Johnny Blaze, Robbie Reyes. There's a girl. You got the guy who rides the horse.
Yeah.
There's technically speaking, yeah, there's Punisher. There's also the ancient one from Avengers BC who rides a mammoth, which, can I just say, oh my fucking god, that looks sick as well. So no, there's been a few, but the main ones are Johnny Blaze and Robbie Reyes. They're the main two.
Robbie Reyes is fucking powerful, though, isn't he?
I wouldn't say he's the strongest. I'd just say he's the most used, and that's why he seems the strongest. Johnny Blaze can do some shit if he wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people prefer. a lot of people prefer Robbie because he got really popular because the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that. I think he's powerful because of how he is in the comic books, mate. Like,
Yeah.
the way that he's really adapted with his power, like, it's really cool.
Oh god, can you imagine Nightwing as a Ghost Rider? Jesus Christ. Or Tim Drake as a Ghost Rider? Jesus Christ.
Hey, imagine fucking Nightwing as Moon Knight. That would be sick. It would give him like super abilities on top of his fucking already insane human skill.
Jed, don't give me ideas.
Wait, where's Anthony? Where's the man?
Anthony!
Actually, I can't remember how to use support cards. I was hoping he'd remember.
What are you doing?
How do I use support cards?
You just attach them onto the thing when they come up, and then
Oh,
they'll appear when you train.
I didn't even know you were in the chat. Ant. You changed your picture.
Blue Blood 22,
Yeah,
don't like it? Fuck off.
We're matching.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
So me and Willie.
Benders.
Yeah. Sounds like someone's jelly.
I am. Who should I change my picture to? I changed mine to Rita's.
Wait, you gonna match Regas?
Do James when he gets here.
you'd have to go up to thing and take a black and white picture looking out at the ocean.
Okay, boom.
I think James has.
That's on you, but not on me.
That picture.
I'll just put full
Depends on what you want to watch. I'm off. Yeah, I'll play some Moon Knight. Fuck it.
I dead ass cannot figure out where to put the fucking cards on.
It's when you select a race.
Oh.
It's when you select to do your career. You can choose
Winter Soldiers would only spoon
and stuff.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's like in the career mode.
Oh,
Todd, do you want
It's
Gambit?
but the career mode is a roguelike.
Ty. Ty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you want Gambit? I'll switch.
Sure, I'll take Gambit for a second. Go on.
Well, I was saying I'll
Okay.
switch for you so you can play.
Here's a question.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll take Gambit.
In break,
Nice, cool.
Jason Todd, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon, and what's that fucking guy that's a part of the Bat family as well? Fucking cyber suit and wearing.
Luke Fox.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about Batwing or Signal?
Yeah, fucking Batwing, little crap wing, awful. Relies everything on tech, awful. Anyway, those four, like have a no holds barred fight. Who do you think wins?
And so it begins.
Nightwing or Tim?
Yeah, I
Put my money on Nightwing.
I think Red Hood's like veracity might actually get a couple of people out. Like,
No, Red Hood would clear everyone but Nightwing and Tim. Because they train with Red Hood so much, they know how to beat him. They just know. Nightwing knows how to take down Jason like that. He could if he wanted to. He purposely, when Jason first became Red Hood and joined the Bat family again, Dick would train with him purposely to learn how he fights. Because obviously he uses guns and shit. So.
And here's the thing you gotta remember too, each one of the Robins has a folder just like Batman has.
Yeah.
They have a contingency plan to deal with everyone.
And one thing Dick learned as well is not to trust everybody, especially after the whole debacle with like Terror and Deathstroke and all that lot. So he made sure that if he had to, he could take down the Teen Titans, for example. So he's done the same with the Bat family. Actually, for the longest time in the comic books, the only person with the contingency plan to deal with Batman was Dick. For the longest time. He's the only person trusted with it. Not even Alfred knew what to do. Even Alfred stated that, I don't know what to do. Dick's in Rushmore. Hey, Bit of Dragon, what's up, bro?
Love Batman's fans. They're awesome.
See, this is my only issue, right? I love Batman. He's in my top 10 favorite DC characters. 110%. It's the fandom.
Yeah.
I hate the people that sit there and go, you know, fucking Batman can beat this person, this person, this person. I'm like, okay, how? And he's like, he's got a contingency plan. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get that, but how? Because Batman has never been to, Naruto's universe, so how the fuck would he know? You know, shit like that.
The one that I like to refer to with Batman, and him winning a fight without even like throwing hands, is him versus Darkseid. So like he fights Darkseid and he rearms all of the Hellspores on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And even Darkseid says to him, if the Kryptonian or the Amazonian had tried this, they wouldn't have had the steel of heart that you have. You kill your own just for a bit of land. And then he says, disarm the Hellspores and leave. I'll forswear Sarah Carell.
Yeah, Joel, almost at 200. It's getting close.
That's what I like, because it shows something that they haven't got. It's literally like he's a man amongst gods. But one of the most underrated DC like heroes or slash most powerful out there that doesn't really get a mention is Martian Manhunter. That motherfucker is crazy powerful. Crazy powerful.
And creepy as fuck if you think about it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Like, I read a comic book where, like, there was a bullet lodged inside someone, and he had to, like, stretch his fingers out to perform surgery to take the bullet out.
Superman.
Yeah, I'm on about a different one. Yeah, I know which one you're on about. There's a kryptonite bullet stuck in Superman after he gets shot by Metallo.
Metallo.
Yeah, that's the one you're on about. But there's another one as well where he does it in his own comic. But he does it as John, not as Martian Manhunter. But yeah, I think he's crazy powerful, man. Like he could literally rewrite someone's mind if he wanted to.
And technically speaking, Miss Martian's actually stronger than Martian Manhunter.
Yeah,
and that's why Miss Martian's like so underrated, because she can outpower Martian Manhunter to fuck. Not many people. I've actually argued with someone about that before. So it was like, yeah, but Martian Manhunter's had more brain. I'm like, so she's a white Martian for one.
She's a white Martian.
He even says it in Young Justice.
Yep.
He even says it in Young Justice. Yeah,
in Young Justice he says it.
And he said this is Dick, careful, because she's more unstable, but she's more powerful than I am. Yeah.
This is why you never wanna fucking have a pissed off Miss Martian, because you get a pissed off Miss Martian, you're fucked. Because she can fuck you over and you wouldn't even know about it until you're dead. But she can psychically attack you in ways that I think in one of the comics she's actually implemented a psychic attack and it waited in someone's brain for like a year and then attacked them. Which is nuts, by the way.
Wasn't that Simon Says? Wasn't it Simon Says that she did that too?
Oh, Simon, yeah.
Yeah, she does that to him instantly. Like, he gets brain paralysis, which, like, he can't fucking do anything with his mind. So he's sat there, like, in a coma, but he can still perceive stuff on the outside world. Because if you read the Teen Titans comic book, she says, oh yeah, can't remember who walks in. I think it's Superboy walks in, and he's like, oh, what did you do to her? What did you do to him? And he's like, oh, don't worry, he can still see everything and perceive everything going on, but he can't use any of his mind because I've paralysed it. And then that's when Superboy's like, that's a bit inhumane. And then they have this whole discussion of how she should use her powers.
Neither of them are human.
I would say out of the two universes of us with psychics, she's even more powerful than Xavier.
Oh, 100%. Easy.
Xavier's one of the most powerful psychics in the Marvel universe.
Injustice storyline, when Superman tells everyone that he's taken over, and he bumps into John in the sky, and then Diana's there, and she says, if you come near him, I'll kill you. And then he says, you've always trusted him, even though both of us are aliens, only because he looks human and I don't.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because way back when they did the whole You know, Wonder Woman is from an island full of women, so like it's for girls, and you know, girls can like superheroes too, and all this shit. For the first few like major storylines, it was her kicking the shit into men. That literally was most of our storylines. And then when she became buddy with Superman, it was a case of, yes, you're a man, you're not human, so it's okay. Basically, she's technically sexist.
She's a god. She was carved out of clay, given life by the gods. Like, there's a good segment in the comic book when she bumps into Clayface, and Clayface starts absorbing her, and he said, "Ooh, I haven't tasted clay like this before."
Choices have bad consequences.
And she overpowers him.
Don't get me wrong, I like Green Arrow, but he was basically just to make another version of Batman, in my opinion, when they introduced him. And I like Green Arrow, don't get me wrong. But he's just a human who uses gadgets, again.
Yeah, he's a billionaire playboy that, yeah.
The only thing they did is they did not make him such an... they just didn't
Iron
make him
Man
such a
is exactly the
douchebag.
same. Black Panther is pretty much the same.
All I'm going to state is this, because a lot of people get this wrong. Oh, it's a question then. I'll ask me a question. Out of main superheroes, and I'm not talking like extra dimensional, I'm just talking about your main superhero lineup, who's the richest? And yes, there's a correct answer, by the way.
Yeah, there is. And I know it's not even close either, if I remember rightly.
I want to say
I know it's not.
But I know that's not right.
It's not
it's not true.
It's not right. It's not right.
And by the way, he is human. He is human.
Yeah, he is human. And Iron Man is way up there. And
But
so
it's
is
not.
Lex Luthor.
Is it?
Green Hornet.
No, it's Ollie is quite rich as well. Oliver Queen, aka Green Lantern. Green Arrow. He's rich, but
Let me
he's
narrow
not.
it down for you. He's a Marvel character.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther is when he literally owns a nation, and not many people use that argument because everyone's like, oh yeah, but Batman owns his own company, and like,
He owns. Like, potentially, he just keeps getting more rich and rich and rich because the price of vibranium in the comic only goes up. So technically, he only gets richer and richer and richer.
Black Panther is.
If you're going to talk about rich on another sense, so for instance, like, you could say Darkseid was potentially rich because he owns an entire planet. He has an entire planet.
That's why I said human.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Argument. Thor's also one of the most richest characters because he's an Asgardian and he's a king. So
Yeah, but
technically speaking,
he doesn't have anything. In the comic books, he's like, they class him as a traveller. They don't class it. He is an Asgardian, but he travels.
now he is one of the he is king, and he would. No, not King Thor. No, that hasn't happened at all. Because he found out that he's not only Asgardian, he's also related to Mother Gaia herself, and he taps into that power set. And he is now technically, take away if we're including Universal and all that shit, he is basically one of the richest characters in all of fiction.
Yeah. But then you could go a step higher and say one above all is the richest character.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said human only. Who's the richest? Because I knew that someone would make that argument.
Yeah, I knew it's not Batman, and I know it's not. I knew it wasn't Tony. I knew their rich was quite vast, but I knew they weren't close to being the richest. Because even Spider-Man in his later years, when he's got like Peter Parker Industries and stuff like that, he starts to become like really quite wealthy as well.
So yeah, but he's a scientist, so the Reed Richards is quite rich because of his science and discoveries and shit. Hank Pym's the same. Like science pays well if you can explain or prove something, you get pretty wealthy apparently.
No, that's
not true.
Complete lie. In real life, that's complete myth. That's the most unbelievable part of.
I wasn't talking about real life, was I, you dipsticks? I'm talking about
I'm saying we're 100% more likely to get a Superman than we are to have a scientist be rich.
Yeah. And the thing
Yes,
is,
but
if there
we're
was such a thing as
talking-
Superman on the Earth, he wouldn't be nice. He
He's got to
wouldn't
be broke as
pleasant.
fuck and doing fundraising for like
It
rich
would be
people.
a justice storyline all over. He would enforce a regime on the planet. Because I know this, because this is what I would do. Because that's the only way that the planet is ever going to change. It's forceful, reinforcement. They ain't going to change. They're going to keep going in the direction they are and keep killing the innocent people and making all the fucking poor poorer and the rich richer. It'll never
That's
change.
what you would do.
Yeah, mate, I fucking would. You
Like
best
Hitler.
believe. As soon as I gain the power of Superman, mate, you best believe you'd be seeing a fucking red flash over the sky. Like, that would be it. Done. No one would stop me. No one. You could threaten nuking the world all you like. With that sort of speed, you can take all of the nukes off the planet and throw them off into fucking space before anyone even blinked an eyelid at you, mate. Nothing that anyone could
All
do.
I'm saying is this: as long as you don't put your vision through a 10-year-old kid, you're all good. Because that's what Injustice Superman did.
So all the corrupt politicians that are controlling the country now, mate, like, they'd be gone. I'd wipe them off the face of the planet. All of the people that commit crimes that impact other people, gone. Wiped off, mate. I would just kill them. Done. Straight up. And anyone that grows up into that, I would do the same with again.
So you just said crimes that affect other people. So if 4 people rob a bank,
Yeah,
which wouldn't affect anyone.
it would. It would. Because in my society, people would put money in the bank to keep it safe. The bank wouldn't be taking their money to benefit from it.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be losers. That it would be losers.
I was just gonna say, going off what we know.
Yeah, no, they would.
Alright,
like I said, they
It's
would
like
be
necrophilia.
losers.
What do you do about necrophilia?
Yeah. That person would be gone, mate. They wouldn't
It's a
exist.
victimless crime.
No, is it? It's not.
It's
Yeah,
not, though, is it?
Necrophilia is a victimless crime.
character of the person that they're doing it to, which is also the family that's still alive.
I was gonna say it's
Okay.
still
So you're saying-
it's not victimless because
If I
it
went-
affects the family.
If I went to your nan's grave,
my anime girl,
and fucked
horse
your dead
girl,
nan,
concert,
God, you'd
train.
be okay with that, yeah?
Okay, with what?
If I went to your dead nan's grave and fucked your dead nan, you'd be okay with that, yeah?
I mean, I'm trying. I don't know where she is.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's not a victimless crime. There is no crime on this planet that is victimless, mate. Like, because at the end of the day, the reason that a crime becomes victimless is because you're doing it to a victim that has taken more than from what. So if you
I'm saying
if
you
do
say
it
on
to
this
the
planet, what
government-
about jaywalking?
jaywalking.
Oh, that's a crime in America. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a good example.
Because America's crimes are fucking stupid, bro.
You said the planet, you didn't say
Street.
Britain, you said the planet.
It's a street. You walk across the street. The jaywalking is when they cross the road when they haven't pressed the light, yeah? I believe.
Yeah, it's when they're not using a crossing, yeah.
Right.
I'm so confused.
So is that a victimless crime?
That not really, because
What about tax evasion?
There's a crime that
Tax
it's
evasion, money
illegal to
laundering.
have carrying an ice cream cone in your back pocket
What
in
the?
America.
So in Britain, it's in certain parts of Britain, it's also illegal to pick moss.
yeah.
That's a crime.
What if I called my next child Google? Because that is a crime.
Yeah, those sort of crimes are not fucking crimes though, are they? They're crimes of what humans have made up to be now crimes. It's
Or about money
bullshit.
laundering?
Money laundering is a crime, bro, that affects other people. Because
Yeah,
you're
the
taking
government.
money... No, yeah,
Don't
in
hit
one
the button.
sense. But in another sense, it can affect someone else. Someone that, that has money in that investment.
I could say that money laundering would probably affect the economy in some way, which then would affect other people.
Exactly.
Willie, thank you for letting me play his
It adds wealth that didn't exist into the economy, which causes
Yep.
Tax evasion.
problems.
No, Willie's like, he's mine from now on.
Yeah, tax evasion, once again, is another thing, mate. Because
You
if
like
people-
tax?
If people tax evade, the people that actually pay tax suffer for it, because tax goes up again because people have evaded tax and they've reevaluated the tax year and think, okay, well, it's only this percentage of tax, so we'll up the tax pay by X amount to accumulate for the losses that we didn't get last year, and then boom.
Off.
Or you
And
can
that's
just
why-
fix the issue with taxes.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, I couldn't sort that. Like,
Why not?
as Jed Bro, it would never happen, bro. It would never happen because it would take too much money away from the rich people. So I would never, ever get that to happen. But if you had the powers of Superman, they couldn't stop you, bro.
That's
If
what I'm
you-
saying.
Yeah, oh yeah, you fucking best believe if I had that, that would happen. The world would change and people wouldn't like it at the start. It would be for it wouldn't be for like 20, 30 years that you would start seeing the benefit, because we're so used to all of the crap that is to today that you would only see what I'm doing as bad, not as good. So people would hate me, and that's fine. And then once humanity starts getting onto the track where they start thinking about everyone else and not about themselves, and they start producing stuff for each other to flourish as a race together, not as a divided community on this planet, I'll literally fly off into space and never return. I wouldn't give a shit. As long as I can see humanity on the right path, I would leave. See you later. You don't need my intervention anymore. But unfortunately, God or something has decided that you need some form of powerful intervention to change the way that the human race is going, which it was. But unfortunately, like, it will never change. You could get an MP voted out of office because they have corrupt political views, and then the next MP that steps in has very, very like-minded views, which are then going to go lead to the same direction as the last one. Therefore, the country is in no form of a better state. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And then you're got a good one to talk, because like you're in the Justice Department, right? The amount of times I see a paedophile get fucking let out or released on bail or whatever, and I'm like, you literally have all the evidence there that he's a fucking pedo. How are you not been slamming the book down on this motherfucker and putting him away for years at a time? He's serving 6 months and getting out after 4 months. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. It happens like where I live on the Isle of Wight, because there's a on the Isle of Wight there's a Parkhurst prison which is known to be a paedophile prison. They get let out down here all the time, and the thing is they don't have no money to get home or anything, so they get fucking trapped on the island, and then the Isle of Wight council feel like that they're their problem, so they house them and all this sort of shit, and then we've got fucking pedos living around us. Like, I know, because I got a letter the other day saying, just to let you know, that this person, who lives just down the road from me, is on the sex offenders list.
Oh,
because I've got a daughter. They have to inform you. They have to inform you if you're within a certain area of living with someone that's on the sex offenders list. They have to send you a letter saying that this person in this area is a known sex offender. They cannot be hidden.
This person did the crime, but if you want to avoid it, that's your problem. You've got to leave, not them.
Mate, I wanted to go around to his house and knock his fucking skull up. I wouldn't give a shit. Oh yeah, come round. You got done for murder. Yeah, mate, I killed a pedo. And what? Like, it's a just crime. That motherfucker's going to go on to torture how many other kids and look at how many indecent pictures, like, for the rest of his life? I just put him out of his misery and saved the rest. Yeah, So the way I see it is, if you kill a killer, the number of killers is still the same. But it's not. Because if you kill a killer, and the killer that kills the killer is a killer, and only kills bad people, then you're not, are you? Because the innocent people are safe. But all these people that, like, go out, do these fucking horrific crimes, man. Horrific crimes. They'll chop their baby up and put them in the drain or whatever, and then they'll never get done for it, and then they'll cry on the news. Like,
easy, we're on YouTube.
You know, old Madeleine McCann incident. Good, another story. Their child goes missing. They go on the news. They're now millionaires because their child went missing. They neglected their child. That's what should come from that. Not that, oh no, it's poor, it's that there's a girl missing. But their parents neglected their child enough to leave them that she disappeared. Boom. They should not, like, become millionaires on writing a book because of it. It's disgusting the way the world works. And it will never change. It will never, ever change. It will only ever get worse. And I don't know, like, my depression and everything that I deal with in my life really, like, teeters on how the fuck do I live my life knowing that life is like that? Like, how? Like, it's hard for me to, like, move forward knowing that there's always going to be people that are selfish and only ever think about themselves, never think about anyone else. Like, how do I live? How do I
listen to that anymore.
You know you had that coming.
Double kill!
Just who Gambit was looking for.
They're so fucking selfish and greedy. They will literally kill
Gambit enjoyed that a little too much. You know you had that coming. Just who Gambit was looking for. Full potential.
Pay out of, say, 100,000 because they sold 1,000. That's not a difference. The generational world is different.
Taking charge.
I don't know. American world operate on the generational world. They call it much the same, but they spread the ideal of living the American lifestyle.
Yeah, the American dream.
You buying a house, like in a nice plot, having kids, doing all that sort of stuff, living their life and dying. But I can guarantee you there's more Americans out there that are nowhere near that pipe dream